Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I hope this day finds everybody well in all your ways. Just wanted to come chat. Love dropped in my spirit today. A lot of people don't understand what love is. People think they can do other people things and not understand everything that we do comes back to us. We can tell who was loved and how they was loved based on how they treat another person. And who was loved going to give that same love, and who wasn't loved the way they should have been loved should be trying to understand what is love so that they can give the right kind of love to get the right kind of love. But love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrong, it does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. And that's in the book. Whether you want to believe everything in the book or believe some of the things, but we have to understand as a people, love is not supposed to be used as a weapon in an ugly way and be justified because we was hurt. I see a lot of people, I'm just a messenger. I'm just trying to do something that serves for a higher purpose. I understand that we are mirrors to each other. We're trying to understand, how to grow and evolve to be better, to be more like love. We're here to live and learn and to disconnect from everything. And I certainly don't want to be connected to something that will hurt me. What is sad about it is when you try to tell someone about their behavior, they deflect. They don't want to look in the mirror. They want to justify and clarify. Especially if a person comes to another person in a loving way. I'm trying to share with people, when you connect back to the Holy Spirit, the divine in you, you will see you will see the spirits that we carry that are unloving, and what we don't understand is love is a connection that connects us together to the one source. All there is. If there is one source and one intelligence and one love, then we have to line up with that one intelligence, one source, and one love. And anything other than connected to the all there is divides us. We are spiritual creatures. We are vibrations. We are energy. And so whatever is going on within us, if there is pain going on the inside, it's going to be reflected to us on the outside because it doesn't line up with the one source, the one intelligence, and the one love. So if you're running around here with the spirit of anger within you, the spirit of worry in you, the spirit of doubt, anxiety, hopelessness, lust, greed, anything that's not loving and divine, life will show you as within, so without, as above, so below. If we're connected to everything, how do we get the answer? That source is the thing that is sending something. We're connected to the source. And the source is connected to what's going on the inside of us. And the source is the outside of us. So anybody outside of us that's connected to the source will come and show us how we're not lining up with divine love. Divine love means people have learned different things. And everything that they learn doesn't work for other people. We have to do what works for everyone involved. So if you're doing something and it doesn't work for someone else, you have to look at what you're doing that does not line up with someone else if they are involved. You can't do something that's involving other people and not taking consideration of those people. So a lot of people are operating from their pain. And why do they believe that they can tell you anything? They can hurt you, they can violate you, they can disrespect you, lie to you, because that was one of the things I just spoke with somebody. He was calling somebody a liar, which he was aware. Anything that we do is because we've learned it. We saw it, we've heard it, we've did it. That's how we see it in somebody else. So if we see somebody else is being mean, it's not for us to be mean. It is for us to be open, honest, and vulnerable and tell the person, this does not line up with me. This is not pleasant for me. This is not pleasing to me. This is unacceptable. Once you have told a person how you felt, then this person has the choice to change their demeanor, their behavior, their words. And when a person, sometimes we got to love people from a distance, because we can't change people until people are ready to change themselves. So we have to understand what love is. And a lot of us have learned to love with all types of conditions. We've been taught to learn from other people who didn't even know what love was. We need to understand what love is. It is kind, it is patient, it doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, it's not proud, it doesn't dishonor others, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, it keeps no scores of wrong and right, and it doesn't delight in evil. And so when we see we're not lining up with what love is, this is when we're supposed to be working on ourselves, because people got so much work to do. None of us are perfect. All of us has been taught things that does not line up with divinity. It doesn't line up with unity. It doesn't line up with oneness. And until we realize it has to start with the man in the mirror, we have to be the person that we want to see in this world. And if we want to see love in the world, we have to be love. If we want to see peace in the world, we have to be a peacemaker, you see. We have to do the thing that we want done so other people can see it. So once people keep seeing you're being nice and you're being patient and you're being kind, and you're telling them that you will not accept anything other than what you're being, they're gonna have to change, or they're gonna have to lose the person out of their lives. But again, we've been taught to be in toxicity, and we have to start looking at the things that we are doing as a people, as a whole, as a nation. It says one nation under God. God is a divine in us. We are God, God is us. But we have this experience through being God, as Daphne, as Mary, as Tom, as Dick, as Harry. You see? And we experience different things, being workers and this or whatever title we have of the things that we are experiencing. When we learn to attach and detach from things that doesn't line up with love, then we can get the best out of this life, is what we can do. So I just wanted to come talk about love. I see a lot of hocus pocus going on the platform. We got to understand we're supposed to use these platforms to bring us together, not to tear us apart. We have been divided for a long time. We have been given things that doesn't line up with divinity. And it's time for us to do it. We've done this to ourselves because we have learned from everything around us, our surroundings. The people that we work for, the people that we go to church with, the people that we live with, the people that we marry to, the friends that we have. We're learning from each other. So nobody's making us do the things that we're doing. We're doing these things of our own free will. And it's because we've been in our pain body, and we can only do what we are, operate from the pain. So that's why I say feeling it is healing. And if we have to go within, if we don't go within, we keep going without. Life gonna keep showing us our pain. Life gonna keep showing us what is blocking us from living life to the fullest. Life gonna keep showing us what's keeping us from having a stress-free life, living in peace and calm. Life gonna keep showing it to us until we really look at it. And it is the things sometimes, it's the people sometimes, it's the places sometimes, you know. That's not divinity, that's not divine, that's not loving. So we have to look at what we're doing as a people and change. We are shifting universally. We are shifting. We have a universe within ourselves. We are just energy. We are just spirits. And until we look at that, as above, how does God speak to you all? How do you know God answered your prayer? When you are asking God for things, how do you know if He said yes, you can do it? Yes, you can have it. Yes, you'll get it. No, I don't want you with it. No, you can't go. How do we know? As above, so below. As within, so without. So we're operating on love. We're going to keep attracting loving people in our lives. If we're acting out on pain, then we're going to keep attracting people with pain so that we can look at that. You see, we are mirrors. We have to look at what we're doing when it comes to that. Yes. So I just want to come talk about that for just a little bit. Love is the answer. It conquers all. Love is all there is. As simple as that. Love, love, love. And until we understand that is the way. Love is the way. One source, one intelligence, one love. And we have to connect to it. We have to be it because we're connected to it. And if we're not going to connect to it, then we're going to be dismissed from this experience. This one is going to be called death. You're going to die out of here because you're choosing to live selfish. You see, I, me. When it's we. We are one nation under God. We are all one, having different experiences. Nobody is separate from nobody. Nobody is different from nobody. We're just having different experiences. Simple as that. So we need to learn to live in divine love for one another. Look past people's faults and see their needs. If you can see it in them, then it's in you. As simple as that. We're mirrors to each other. So if we're looking at it and we see it, we need to be calling it out so that we can make this world a better place, not to make a person look bad or look small, to make a mockery of them, to be evil, to hurt them. You see, counting score. If I call it out, it's because I want you to be a better person. That's why we should be doing it. As simple as that. So that's gonna get on out of here. Just wanted to come make this little short video about love. We gotta look at how we're loving on each other. And if we ain't loving ourselves, we can't love nobody else. The love has to start with self. Simple as that. The love has to come within because that's where the love is. The Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the source is within us. We can't live without the source inside of us. Okay? So I'm going to get on out of here. I love y'all. Namaste.